perspective. Stay on as we move on now to another discussion. Now, viewers, the United Arab Emirates UAE has categorically denied the reports claiming it will take over the civilian administration of Gaza. UAE officials say Gaza's governance remains the responsibility of the Palestinian people. UAE Minister for International Cooperation Reem Al-Hashimi stressed that the country remains committed to humanitarian support for Gaza and to advancing a durable peace between Israelis and Palestinians. The denial comes after Israeli media cited unnamed sources claiming Abu Dhabi was in advanced talks with the US to manage Gaza, including multi-billion-dollar investments. The UAE has maintained that any post-war rule would require Hamas to be disarmed, the PA to have a foothold, and progress toward a two-state solution. Meanwhile, the US is encouraging the UAE to play a significant role, including through the Board of Peace, where former UN envoy Nikolai Mladenov has been appointed as top Gaza representative. Ross, I requested to join me back in the discussion here. Firstly, where are these claims really coming from? Suddenly a report in Israel that says that UAE is in advanced talks with US over control of Gaza. How realistic can these claims be at all?
Unrealistic at the moment. Why would UAE want to do this? The best solution for stakeholders in the region, whether that's Egypt or the Gulf countries, including the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, is the distribution of risk, whether that's the political risk of being involved in the reconstruction of Gaza or the financial risk. Look, all along, we always knew that any reconstruction plan, any realistic reconstruction plan of Gaza would require significant financial contributions from the Middle Eastern countries that could afford to do so, like the Gulf countries. So I would expect that a significant amount of money will come in from the United Arab Emirates or other countries like Bahrain, Qatar, or Saudi Arabia. But why would they want the risk or the burden of a significant role in the day-to-day governance? There's just no upside for them. Again, it's a much safer option to be part of a larger organization, which President Trump has put together. As far as your question about where did this come from, it's possible that people in the Israeli government, because they do trust the UAE, they would prefer that the UAE, rather than a broader organization with people from many different countries, some of which Israel doesn't have a good relationship with, get involved. So I think Israel would prefer a country like UAE that it trusts take a more active role rather than just be one among many. But again, I don't think that's something that UAE wants to do.
Right. Right, Ross, in fact, stay on. There's some breaking news information also coming in. Let's tell our viewers that